Hi everyone, my name is Taylor and I am a third grade teacher in Mississippi. I just graduated college this past November and started teaching in January. So I haven't had a full year yet, but I'm still technically a first year teacher. But I also just accepted a position to teach first grade in the new school year in a new district. So I have been collecting some things for first grade, and I have a classroom library book haul that I want to share because a lot of these books, actually all of these books, I have not purchased full price. They have either been free or I have gotten them super cheap. So I wanted to share this, just share with y'all how I get books for so cheap or for free. So before we get into it, I want to tell you how I got my books. I'm collecting books for my first grade library and things such as that. So some of these books are from my Amazon wish list that people have donated to me. Some of them are just donations that people in my town and community have given me. A lot of them I have gotten from thrift stores, Goodwill, things like that. Some of these are from my public library book sale because they just had their book sale for the first time in a year, thanks COVID. So I got some from there, and then several of these that I'm going to share, I got from Little Free Library. Completely free, brand new books. Some of these retail for like $27, and I got them completely free. So, real quick, if you don't know what Little Free Library is, it is this program, I guess you could say, where anybody that wants to can set up these little, they look like almost like birdhouses is the best way I know to put it. You can set up these, you build them, create them. Some of them look awesome, very unique, creative, but you set them up in front of your home, business, park, wherever. And they're just like these little birdhouses where people in the community can go and donate books that they owned, read, don't want anymore, and they're just there for the taking for free. There are lots of children books in these, so that's where a lot of these books from my first grade classroom library came from. There's also adult books, any types of books that you want. So I've also gotten some for myself to read, but majority of the books that I have gotten from Little Free Library have been for my classroom. It's good taste to, if you take books from Little Free Libraries, to donate books back to them. So like I said, I teach third grade now, and I'll be teaching first grade in the fall for the next school year. So I have been cleaning out or going through my current classroom library in my room at my school right now, and just going through books that are more suited for third grade or higher than first grade that I know that won't probably get used or that first graders probably won't be able to read, and picking those books out to donate them to Little Free Libraries, which I've done, which is why this whole stack of books over here is from Little Free Library, because I've donated a lot of books from my third grade classroom library to Little Free Library, as well as this sweet lady the other day donated like 60 coloring books to me just to have in my classroom for like indoor recess or whatever. And obviously I don't need that many coloring books, so I donated a lot of those to Little Free Library as well. So while I was there donating books from my third grade classroom library and these coloring books, I picked up, there's like 2 whole stacks of books from the Little Free Libraries, and there's several where I live. So got a lot of good ones from that. If you don't know if there are any Little Free Libraries where you live, all you have to do is go look on the website. There's a lot of more information about them on there if you're curious. There's also a map where you can put in your city, zip code, state, wherever, to see if there are any where you live. And I highly recommend, if there are any where you live, going to check them out, see what's in there. So many awesome books in Little Free Library for your classroom library, and also for yourself if you're an avid reader like myself. So those are how I've gotten all of my books from my first grade classroom library that I'm collecting in my home over the summer until it's time to move into my new classroom at my new school. So I want to share those with you today. So first stack we're going to get into finally are books that have been gifted to me from my Amazon classroom wish list. I have had a lot more that are currently in my classroom library, in my classroom at the school I teach at now. These are just the ones I've gotten so far from my first grade classroom library that are staying at home with me over the summer that I won't be taking to school. That's where all the books I'm going to show today are for. So that's why they're at home with me. So let's get into this. First, my classroom Amazon wish list stack. First one, the Rainbow Fish, absolute classic from my childhood. So I was excited about that one. Next one is Grumpy Monkey. Great social emotional book, especially for first grade. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Soccer Score. This is just a little leveled reader. Super good for first graders, especially at the beginning of the year. And then two more, The Night Before First Grade and First Grade Here I Come. Just some good beginning of the year books for read alouds when I teach first grade. So that is my classroom Amazon wish list stack so far for first grade. Next one that I'm going to get into are just a few, like 4 or so, that were donated to me from a lady who runs a daycare that she wanted to get rid of. So first one is another little leveled reader. This is The Deep Dish on Pizza, which is pretty interesting. It's about the history of pizza. I actually read through this and was actually interested. I didn't know about the history of pizza, so I got that one. Then I got 2 Pokemon books. This is just a essential handbook about Pokemon, and then a Super Showdown, so like Pokemon so you can battle each other. And then these, probably first graders probably will not be able to read through all of this, but I know first graders are really into Pokemon. I know it's come back. It was really big when I was really young, and it's popular again. So I want to have books like this in my classroom library for students who are like very reluctant to read, even if they can't read this. If this is an interest that they have, they're picking up a book, that's better. That's awesome to me. That's good enough for me, as long as they're picking up a book and trying to read it, looking through it, especially if they're reluctant, find something that interests them. That's what these are for. She donated those to me. And then the 4th one she donated to me was The Magic School Bus Inside a Hurricane. I have been wanting Magic School Bus books ever since I started collecting for my 3rd grade classroom last summer, a year ago. And lots of people have good luck finding them at thrift stores. I have not. So this is the first one I've gotten in like a year, which I was super excited about. And I actually found another one, Little Free Library, yesterday. So I'm so happy to finally be getting some Magic School Bus books, because these were my favorite in school. Love it, love it, love it. So finally, Magic School Bus. Those were some books that the sweet lady at the daycare donated to me. Alright, next stack is going to be the public library sale that my library had a couple weeks ago for the first time in a year. Well, actually, first I have these 2 that I bought at a store called Ollie's. I don't know if they're in every state or all over the U.S. Like I said, I live in Mississippi. It may just be a Mississippi thing. I don't know. But first one I got are Superheroes Are Everywhere by Kamala Harris. I actually had this one on my Amazon wish list for a long time, but it was $2.99 in Ollie's versus like $11 or $12 on Amazon, so I went ahead and got it there. It does have like a rip right here, which is probably why it got sent to Ollie's and was so cheap, but nothing that a little tape can't fix. So I got that one. Then I got this one. It just looks so cute, and I was looking through it at the store, and it was also like $2.99 or $3.99. But this is T-Veg, The Story of a Carrot Crunching Dinosaur. Again, I love dinosaurs. I know first graders love dinosaurs, and it's like so cute. The illustrations I love. So this just looked like a super cute book to add to my library, so I grabbed it as well. I'm trying to show y'all some more illustrations. So cute. So these 2 were from Ollie's. Now the ones from the library sale. So got quite a few from my public library sale to show. So the first one I got is the Boxcar Children graphic novel, Surprise Island. And this is number 2. And it's like a graphic novel, the Boxcar Children. I don't know if the graphic novels are like the actual Boxcar Children into graphic novel format, or if it's like a whole different type of Boxcar Children series. but I actually had a woman donate the whole set of Boxcar children books to me for my 3rd grade classroom library, and I'm actually going to keep those even though 1st graders may not be able to read them. I am going to keep those chapter books because it's the whole set. But then I saw this graphic novel at the library and I thought, you know, it's pictures, not as many words. 1st graders may be able to read this one compared to the novels. So grab this one. Then I got Happy to Be Nappy. I make it a priority for my classroom library to be representative of all races, cultures, backgrounds, anything like this. So this is an awesome book that I found about African American hair, and very just inclusive, representative, super cute. The illustrations and the font is like written in cursive, super cute. So I grabbed that one, was excited about that. Then I got Eyes on Nature, Mighty Dinosaurs. So this is like a nonfiction dinosaur book. Again, I love dinosaurs. Again, this may not be one that 1st graders can fully read, but again, if they're interested in dinosaurs, they can pick this up, skim through it, look at it, whatever. So yeah, more from the library sale. Got a lot. So, No Dragons for Tea, Fire Safety for Kids and Dragons. So this is a nonfiction book, but it's about fire safety and what to do if there's a fire at a building you're in. So thought that was super good to have in my library. Poor Pluto, just an outer space book, and this is actually written and illustrated by 3rd grader students of Tokay Colony Elementary School in Lodi, California. So I thought that was cool. Got that one. Lily's Big Day by Kevin Hankes. Love him. Lots of his books. I have Lily's Purple Plastic Purse, so then I saw Lily's Big Day. Grabbed that one. This is The Dream, which is a really good book about civil rights. I had never heard of it before until I read it in the library, but like it's short, simple, very easy, simple enough for 1st graders to understand about the civil rights movement. So I got that. And I got this one, I Wonder Why Stars Twinkle and Other Questions About Space. I have a lot of these I Wonder Why books. There's like a whole series of them. So I just have to just ask questions, non-fictions about certain topics. This one's about space. So I was excited about that one. More from the library sale. My bags are falling over. Give me a second. The Legend of Spook League, The Square Pumpkin. I read this while I was student teaching in kindergarten. Lana, the llama who wants to be a unicorn. 1st graders love llamas and unicorns, so that's the best of both worlds. The Alphabet Family. Circle Dogs. This is also another one by Kevin Hankes. And then my last stack from the library sale. Arthur's Halloween. I love Arthur. The Cat in the Hat Comes Back. Baby Sea Otters, which is a very good, perfect level book for 1st grade students, especially nonfiction, like simple sentences, big words, perfect. My Dog Buddy, and A Green Green Garden. So some more leveled readers. That was all from the public library sale, and all of these books, children's books, were 50 cents each. So I spent like $7 on all of those books. So again, cheap books is the way to go. So next stack will be all of the books that I got from the thrift store, and my local thrift store does 5 children's books for $2, so they're essentially like 40 cents each if you get 5. So a lot of these are in groups of 5s that I bought. Yeah, whatever. So let's look at that. First stack, and my receipts are falling out everywhere. Now, I Am Jackie Robinson. Again, I've wanted some from this series forever too. Never found them, so I was super excited to find this one. Attack of the 50-Foot Fly Guy. I love Fly Guy. I've gotten a lot of his books from the thrift store, so found that one. P is for Passover, a holiday alphabet book. I don't have any books about Passover, so I was excited to find that one. Pig the Pug, or Pig the Winner. The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, Biscuit, and Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. I love Pete the Cat. So, next stack from the thrift store. Vegetables and holiday costumes. Bad Bunny Does Not Like the Snow. Meet Martin Luther King Jr. Braids. Hip Hop Lollipop. And I Spy Mystery. So these are perfect for indoor recess if you have any students that, you know, don't want to be up. If you're doing like Go Noodle or something like that, or playing board games, if they just want to be on their own for the day, these are great to do for indoor recess. There's kids who just want to vibe by themselves for a day. For the day. Alright. Next sack from the thrift store. Click Clack Quickety Quack by Doreen Cronin. Again, she's another one of my favorite authors. I have several books by her. The Pigeon Wants a Puppy. I love Mo Willems. I've been wanting pigeon books forever. I have some Elephant Piggy. I was so excited to find this one at the thrift store. Hardcover for 50 cents. And then Thank You, Omu. And this is a Caldecott honor book. So, got these. And then my last stack from the thrift store. Let's grab the whole bag. Itty Bitty Animals. So like a little nonfiction book about little bitty animals. Pete the Cat and the Treasure Map. Froggy's Worst Playdate. We Gathered Together, Now Please Get Lost. Thanksgiving. 16 Runaway Pumpkins. Duck for President, another Doreen Cronin. Once Upon a Time. And The Best Book of Speed Machines. So this is another nonfiction just about different types of cars, motorcycles, boats, any type of automobile or vehicle that drives fast. There's some boats. I know first graders are really into cars and things like that, so I thought that would be good to have as well. And I believe that is all of my books from the thrift store. So now we can get into my huge stack of Little Free Library books, which is the ones that I'm most excited about because I found some good ones lately. So let me grab. Maybe we'll start with this at first of Little Free Library books. The first one I got was Who Was Julia Child? And then obviously first graders probably will not be able to fully read all of these books, but this is a series that I collect. So I have a few other of the who was, who is, what were's, whatever. And I collect this series. So I went ahead and grabbed this one, even though first graders may not be able to read this. I got Little Big Horse, Where's My Bike? So a little leveled reader for first grade to read. Then I got this. This is Brain Game Picture Puzzles. How many differences can you find? I thought this would be another good indoor recess book where they just have to look at pictures and find the differences in them, and each page tells you how many differences there are. So I thought that would be good for indoor recess maybe. I don't know. Then I got two author books from Little Free Library, Author's Tooth and Author's Teacher Moves In. And I got Scuttle's Big Wish and Schomburg, The Man Who Built a Library. I've seen this on other teachers' YouTubes, Instagrams, TikToks, things like that. So I was happy to find this for free at the Little Free Library. That's my first stack. And then let me grab my next stack. Oh my goodness, so many from Little Free Library. Oh, so this first one is actually from Imagination Library. So again, if you don't know what Imagination Library is, it's another way you can get free books. You just go online to imaginationlibrary.com, sign up, and you get a free children's book in the mail each month, but it is only for ages 0 to 5. So it's only good if you're teaching like preschool to like 2nd, maybe 3rd grade. So I signed up for that. I get 1 free book in the mail a month. This is the one I got this month, Violet the Pilot. So I got that from Imagination Library. Now into my little free library stack. I got Chicken Licken, just like another leveled reader. 9 O'Clock Lullaby. This just talks about different times, like 5 a.m. in Moscow, 11 a.m. in Japan, just different times around the world, different countries. Junie B. Jones, Smell Something Fishy. Play Ball, Amelia Bedelia. Weird Sea Creatures. I love these National Geographic books. The Magic School Bus Gets Recycled. So this is like a leveled reader of Magic School Bus. Curious George Gets a Medal. The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which I have this in a board book, so I'm happy to have it in paperback as well. Poems for Young Children, hardcover. The Magic School Bus and the Time of the Dinosaurs, another Magic School Bus book, super excited about. Now and Ben, The Modern Inventions of Benjamin Franklin. Stella Luna, another classic hardcover. I Wonder Why Caterpillars Eat So Much, and Other Questions About Life Cycle. So this is another I Wonder Why series. So this one's about life cycles. Again, same questions. And I have a few others, and it's a pretty big series that lists all the different ones on the back. So I have the one about environment, animals, reptiles, I think. And then I'll have one about life cycles and space. Everglades. Counting on Catherine, which I've had this on my Amazon wish list for the longest time, and it was always like kind of expensive, like $17 or so. So I found this in the little free library for completely free, and I was so excited about this. This is one of my favorite books. So exciting. Marjorie Saves the Everglades, the story of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. So this is like a nonfiction biography, autobiography of the woman who saved the Everglades, and the illustrations in it are really cute. So I was happy to find that one. Now my next stack, I'm about to break it up into 2 stacks because there's so many of them. Alright. First part of my second stack. This is just a Cars, The Spooky Sound, so just a leveled reader. Again, this one looks pretty easy for 1st graders to be able to read. 3 Hens and a Peacock. The Fox and the Falling Leaves. It's a Shel Silverstein book. Runny Babbitt. There's no cover on it. I actually found another Shel Silverstein. I love him. I have Where the Sidewalk Ends in my classroom library currently at my school. My classroom is my book from my childhood, my personal book. And I also found Falling Up, which is the one my brother had that I looked for all over my home. Couldn't find it. I guess he got rid of it. So I found it at Little Free Library. So excited about that. And then I also found this one the other day. Runny Babbitt, which is one I had never heard of, but I love him. So I grabbed that one. The Berenstain Bears, Learn About Strangers. A Day in the Life of a TV Reporter. And these had like stickers on them with like topics, whatever. So teacher obviously put these in the Little Free Libraries from our classroom library, so I kind of just marked them out. They're free, so can't complain about stickers or anything like that being on them. Then I got Princess Truly, Off I Go, and this is targeted for 1st grade, so I thought it was perfect. It's got just like a couple sentences on each page, perfect for 1st graders to read. Barkus, which is like a short little chapter book, but each page, it looks like a picture book. So I thought this would be a great transition into chapter books for 1st grade, especially towards the end of the year. Super cute. Lucy's Mask. When Virona the Corona Came to Town. This one was also on my Amazon wish list. Pedro's Mystery Club. This is another like transition chapter book. Got like pictures on each page, so I got that one. Just kind of just stack them up right here. Alright. Last stack. Big stack. My favorite stack. Then I got Yasmin, the superheroes. I already have the first or the original Yasmin in the series, whatever. And I found this one in Little Free Library, so now they're transitioned into chapter books for first grade. Dr. Seuss, maybe you should fly a jet, maybe you should be a vet. So it talks about all kinds of different jobs to have. I'm pretty sure it's a unit that I'll be teaching in first grade. I'll walk through the woods. And this one is, let me open it up and show y'all. Like, the inside of each page has like hole whatever in it, where you can like see deep into the forest, and the more you turn, the deeper into the forest you get. And it's so pretty. I love this. So happy to find that. The Paperboy, which is by Dave Pilkey, which is the author of the Captain Underpants and Dogman books. So, this is also Caldecott Honor book. And I'm pretty sure this one retails for $17.99, and it was completely free in the Little Free Library. So, pick up those Little Free Libraries if you have them. The Barnabas Project, which I had never heard of this before, but it looked really good. It retails for $23.99. So again, completely free. And it's it's a thick book, so I thought this would be like good to use as a read aloud, like at the end of the day when we pack up before dismissal. Instead of putting on like a movie or a video, I could do a read aloud of this book. And I love the illustrations in it. The characters are so cute. And again, this is brand new, never been used. Retails for $23.99, and I got it for free out of the Little Free Library. So you really cannot beat that at all. But yeah, the Barnabas Project. Llama Destroys the World. This is a super funny book about llamas. Again, brand new. First graders will love this one. So happy to find that one. Then these next two are some more National Geographic Kids. I had just added the one about animals to my classroom wish list because I saw it in Walmart. Was going to buy it, but I really didn't want to spend $13 on it because I was buying groceries at the time, so it was already an expensive trip. So I added that to my Amazon wish list, and then I saw these two in the Little Free Library, and I was so excited to find them. So this is Little Kids' First Big Book of the Ocean. This retails for $14.95, and I got it for free. It's just a nonfiction book. Got a lot of information, but also pretty simple enough for first graders to follow. The words are big, only a few sentences, so thought that was awesome. Again, I added the animals one to my wish list, so I was happy to find these. Then I got Little Kids' First Big Book of Science. This one is about all kinds of different topics to do with science. So like this is about amphibians and reptiles, rising temperatures, great inventions, yeah, things like that. So I was so excited to find those two. And I found Pirates Don't Change Diapers. I have the first book in the series or whatever, How I Became a Pirate, that I got from the thrift store, so I was excited to find this one. It retails for $16.99. I don't know if you can see that, but I got it for free. And then my last book that I have collected so far for my first grade classroom library that I got out of the Little Free Library is Margaret's Unicorn. Again, this is a book that I had never heard of before, but it was a super cute story, brand new book. This one retails for $18.99, I believe. I know I saw a sticker somewhere, or a price somewhere, I can't remember where it went. But this is a super cute story about a little girl who finds a baby unicorn, raises it, then its family comes back for it, and it goes home, so she has to leave. But super cute story. So that is my book haul for my first grade classroom library that I have been collecting over the past few weeks that I will probably continue to collect for over the summer until it is time to move to the new place that I will be moving to and start my year as a first grade teacher. So that is that. I hope you guys like it. And again, all of these books were donated to me. I got them for free, or I bought them for 50 cents or less, except for the two that I got for like $3 or $4. Again, that's not full price. So definitely be out in the thrift stores looking up Little Free Library, see if you have any. Ask for donations, literally post on Facebook. That's what I did. I had hundreds donated to my classroom library for 3rd grade. I've had a few donated to me now. Create a classroom Amazon wish list. Add books for your library if you have not done that already. There are so many ways that you can get books for cheap and free without having to break the bank spending your own money, because we all know that teacher salary really comes through when we need it to. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Peace.